All right, what's up, brother? Just going to go over your gait analysis real quick. Have you at a 164 cadence. We're 7.9 on your speed, and that's a 736 pace. We're just going to go over the rear view real quick. Overall, honestly, solid gait analysis. Everything's pretty clean. We can be nitpicky about these things, but nothing really too big to stress on. I think we found some weaknesses at the hip and then a slight overstride, which if we wanted to, we could kind of tinker with your cadence and we can talk more about that. But anyways, let's go over this real quick. So from the rear view, one of the things we talked about that day was just a lack of a hip drop when we're on the right side. Your left side's pretty solid and normal. Looks like we're at 6 degrees. This is your right side. And again, we want a little bit of a hip drop on this side. I measured a couple different times, and I had you anywhere from 0 to 3 degrees. So on this slide, we're at 3. Let's look at your left one. Yeah, and you can see the differences between that left and right as far as your drop. Okay, we're about 8 degrees here. 3 to 7 is normal. I mean, when I measured this over several frames, left had adequate, it was within the limits, but then right, just every now and then, we'll go ahead and watch a few frames, it doesn't drop at all, which tells me like we're compensating for something on that side, for just something for us to kind of look at. Honestly, everything else from this angle was pretty darn clean. As far as like the scissoring aspect of this, you're not a scissor. Try to pull this up. So we're just seeing like, do you equally cross this line, or does your foot land about the same on each side? And 100%, you're pretty clean here. And so I have no issues with this from this view. The only thing on this, and I'm curious to know, is if your shoes don't allow for any pronation. Some shoes, they kind of limit it. And so one thing I see here is when you land, nothing really happens at the foot or ankle. And the only reason that can be a thing, or the only reason I would want to see a little bit of movement, is because that pronation kind of helps you shock absorb and wind up those hips some. And so right now you're not experiencing any pain. So again, I don't know that I want to tinker with it too much. Just something for us to note from your gait analysis that we noticed not a lot of pronation available. And then outside that, rotation looks good. Your toe off here looks great. And so, yeah, no complaints on this one, Ron.